Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So July has been such a wonderful month for me because I have read almost 4 books, and I think so I will complete 4 books, and then I will or I will get started with my fifth book. I don't know what has happened in this month, but it was so amazing. I don't know, the book I was picking was very small, or I was really getting in the pace. I don't know what was happening, but it was so delightful or it was so delightful month because I've read so much. The first book which I have read this month is The Midnight Library. You can find the video on my YouTube channel. The second book I have read is this one, Convenience Store Women. And the third book which I have read is actually the third book of the series Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and it's Before Your Memory Fades. So these are the second and third book that I have read this month. The fourth book I have read is Wonder, and I am almost 70% done with the book. But let's keep it aside. I will make a video on that also when I will complete this. But for today or for now, let's talk about these two books. So the first is Convenience Store Woman. I think so. I've heard about this book, which is Convenience Store Woman, here and there, but it was not in my TBR. But when I saw it, and I thought that I should buy it because I really like and love reading Japanese literature or slice of life book, and I thought this is one of them. And let's see what is written on the back of the book. It says she is 36 years old, she has never had a boyfriend, and she has been working in the same convenience store for 18 years. Her parents wish she has get a better job. Her friends wonder why she won't get married. But Kaiko, Kia, Kiaiko knows what makes her happy, and she's not going to let anyone take her away from the convenience store. I think, or I have the thought that this is going to be a book on convenience store because I really like to read all of those kinds of book. But the fact is, for some reason, this book disappointed me. I mean, I don't think so that was the correct word, because who am I to judge? But I don't like the book. I have heard so many good things about this book, and when I go on Goodreads to check, so what generally happens? The book I find average, or the book I really like, when I go on and see the review, it always says a which I like. It always says terrible book or terrible reviews. So the first three review, the book I like would be like 1 star, 2 star, people hating it so much, and then I will just go like, I don't know, but I really like the book. But apart from those review, there are also great reviews, good reviews, people saying 5 star, or the reviews of the book are overall 3.9, 4.2, 4.3. But when I finished this book, and I did not sorry this book, and I don't like it that much, I went on, and I saw great reviews, 5 star reviews about those books. And then I scroll up, and then I would rarely find one review which aligns with me. I don't know what it is, but I feel like so many people loved this book so much. So what happens in this book? There's a girl, as it is written in the back of her book, that she just hasn't have any boyfriend. She's not married. She's 36 years old. She has been working in the same store. I think when she was 18 years old, she started working, and now she's 36. She has been there, working there. People are always keep butting in, and that why you don't get married or whatsoever. But she don't want to. She doesn't find the right person, and it's her life. And they're like, why you're always working in this store? Go on some other places, try to work on different places. But that is not she wants to. She wants to work here, and that is how it is. There are so many friends of her and whatsoever, and this is how it goes. But till one fine day, because she's working in a convenience store, which is considered a part-time job, so there are different people switching from here and there, and this convenience store works for 24 hours for 7 days, 24 by 7. and that is how it is. So people are keep going to change, they're going to hire new people in this convenience store. So one fine day a man got hired, and he said that he really knows how to work, but what turns out to be, he is not at all helping, he's not at all working. Whatever you told him, he will not do, he will do opposite. And when you go and confront him, he will be like, this is not how it's happened in stone age days, this is not how it happens. Men are not meant for these works, women are meant for that work, men are meant for this work, and whatsoever. That is what was happening all over the book for the brief period of time. And then he was like, all the strongest men get those kind of women and whatsoever. But after a certain point of time, he got fired from the convenience store, but he keep coming back and was trying to talk to different women, trying or were following different women. So one fine day, the girl Kyuki, that is she's the main character of the book, and saw him and was trying to have a conversation. And she realized if she end up having the conversation for him even more time, it would be morning, but his conversation will not end. So she was like, okay, can we do one thing, that you come over my place to live, so that people will not question me. And this is how the conversation was. And I was so shocked that this guy, which was saying different things, was not working, was not ready to work, was following women, why would you let him be in your house? And then again he was trying to manipulate her, and she got manipulated, she left her job, and she was trying to like do different job, but not at convenience store. And what he was doing was just chilling, relaxing. He said, I don't want to go out of house and whatsoever. But at the end she realized she was meant for convenience store, and she left him and started doing the convenience store, started working at convenience store, which, and that is how it ends. So the book is also of 163 62 pages, and the texts are very large. So I did end up reading this book in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. It was very fast paced for me, but I did not like it so much because I did not get the point. I mean, she loved that work so much, and one fine day one man come for work, and that he say a number of things. He got fired, and he was chasing out women of the convenience store. And then she was like, oh, let's go to my home, you can stay there. And till then he was like, I will not do work, you will do this, you will do that, and this and that, was trying to manipulate her. She left the job, and at the end she was going to do different jobs. When she got there, she went by a convenience store to do freshen up or something like that. And then she realized that she was made for a convenience store, and she left him, and she left the job, and she wants. And then at the end it was like, I am made for this and I will do this, which is a great story, that she wants to be, but her friends, the society tries to manipulate her that you are not made for this and you should not do this and whatsoever. But she end up choosing that. But for me, I did not realize, and I did not get the point. Maybe it is for me, but because I've read great reviews about this book, and I have seen people really like this book, they love this book. But for me it was maybe 2 star from my end. I did not like it because at the end I was like, oh, I will, it will be a different story, the ending will be different. But I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was very different for me. So that's why it is a 2 star from my end. But if you feel like reading it, and if this excites you, that what exactly is happening, how he manipulates her, and then he was, staying at her house, and then but she end up choosing, and but she end up realizing that what she wants in her life, what she wants to do, you can definitely read this book. Although it was not for me, but who knows, who, maybe you would love it, you would like it. So if you want to give it a try, you can give it a try. It is Convenience Store Women, and it's also an international bestseller. Book which I read in the month is Before Your Memory Fades. This is the third book in the series Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I really loved the first book, but over the time on the second and third book which I've read, I feel like what I don't like in this book, that again and again explanation of the rules. I In the first book itself, they've explained the rules 5 times. It's not like it's very complicated. You can definitely say that, oh, and then we explain the rule or something like that, because I don't want to read the rule for 10th time, because there's a sequence that I will read. So I have read the book, I've read the first book, I know the rules. So I was very pissed with the fact that why they're explaining it again and again and again. And that is the only thing I don't like about book. But what I love about this book is the story. So every story is more of 40-50 pages, and the story writing is really really beautiful. That's why I really want to read this book. Although I will try to, or I will pin this point, that in every book there is kind of the same story. It's not the same, but they were kind of same story. So something mishap. So there's a cafe where you can go to the past, but there is a set of number of rules which you have to follow. And first everyone was like, why you are, you want to go to past? Because of the rules, because you can't change anything. You cannot wake up from the chair you have been assigned. You cannot do this, you cannot do that, and whatsoever. But over the period of time they realize, and why it is important, and everyone has said that there's no point of going, they choose to go. And everything turns out to be very beautiful. Their life changes, so many things happens. The story is really 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 beautiful. That's why this is the third book which I'm picking up. Although I know what will happen, not exactly what will happen, but I do have a gist of what exactly the book is, because of the writing, because of the story. So every book contains 4 story, and it is around 50 to 60 pages one story, which makes the book around 200 to 250 pages of the book. The story are really beautiful. The writing style of the story is really really good, and I really like it. I would always like the first book as comparison to second and third, because the first gave me the feeling to read the other. But if you really like those kinds of book, you can pick from here and there. Like I like to read different books. So if I read 2-3 books of the same type, and then I go back to this series, because I know it gives me comfort. I kind of know what it is going to be, and then I just, because I know the whole thing, or I know the gist of the book, I will get to read different sections, and that will make me happy. That really makes me happy. So if you really like a Japanese slice of life literature, you should definitely read it. Or even though if you want to read something very calming, very smoothing, but still beautiful, which makes your heart little pound, but it is very beautiful in a different sense, you could definitely go for this series. And this is the third book, Before Your Memory Fades. From my end, it would be more of a 3.5 to 4 stars. Really like it. So this was it for these 2 books. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, because I'm really becoming good at reading. So I read and I will make videos, and I will let you know, guys. You can give me suggestions that what I should read, or what you have read, or you can give me suggestions that if you have read these 2 books, what you felt, especially this, because I don't think so I have heard so much about people not liking it. People really love it. And if you want to really give it a try, you should give it a try, and you should definitely let me know what you liked about it, or you don't like about it, and if you liked what I missed that I don't like it. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Bye.